Early last year, we noticed some subtle changes in Sky, but we chalk them up to preteen hormones. She didn't really want to play with her younger brother as much, and she was more tired, wanting to sit on the couch. One day, she was nauseous all day one day, but never got sick. So the next morning, I took her into her primary doctor. And about an hour after the CT scan, they pulled us out of her room and informed us that she had a baseball-sized tumor in her right chest.
Being in the hospital for about 3 weeks, the doctors were able to diagnose that she was in a late stage of Hodgkin's lymphoma and was diagnosed with a stage 3 diagnosis.
She was attending martial arts class 3 times a week, and she was also the top cookie seller in her Girl Scout troop. She didn't skip a beat in school. We really had no clue. Finding out that she was eligible for the wish was it came at a perfect time.
It can be overwhelming for a child to kind of figure out what my wish is, but it really gave her something to look forward to, and she thought really hard about what she should ask for.
My name is Sky. My Make-A-Wish was to go meet my adopted elephant Mira in Africa. I decided on my wish because I was at my home and in the hospital for a lot of my treatment, so I wanted to get out and travel. And going to meet Mira in Africa really stood out because of my emotional connection.
We were so impressed with Sky at her age for coming up with this wish, and we were mostly excited that this seemed to be an idea that was very empowering to her, because that's our mission, is to help kids come up with an idea that's empowering for them.
She thought really hard about what she should ask for.
We were so excited about it and so inspired, but also a little nervous because we don't really have any connections in Nairobi, in Kenya, and our goal at Make-A-Wish is to make sure that we're sending a family someplace and we have someone to receive them.
Through our distinct partnership here at Pro Travel with Africa, we do hundreds of African safaris a year, ranging in scale. We're so blessed to work in the travel industry, right? Our whole goal is to create life-changing experiences. How do we tie that to a charity that had sort of a similar ethos, right, and goal and objective?
So I reached out to Elise, who works for TLG but also happens to be a Make-A-Wish volunteer, and I asked if she knew of any travel agency or any company that had expertise in planning travel to Kenya. And so she put us in connection with the group that ended up helping us grant Sky's wish, and without them, her wish wouldn't have been possible.
The wish was phenomenal. Last year was a really low point, a year of hell, and looking forward to this wish and actually going on the trip was a piece of heaven.
So when you adopt an elephant, they have this online website. You can choose your elephant, and if you figure that you like that elephant, you can press donate. Pay the Seljuk Trust $50 every year to keep their food and give them food and water and pay the keepers. And so I've been following him for a long time.
I was picturing how this opportunity is just going to reverberate through her life. Mm-hmm. She's already educating her friends about elephant conservation, and she's just very aware on a global level of what's going on.
At the nursery, when we went there, they had a blind rhino named Maxwell, and they also had a giraffe. If you get their trunk on your hand and you blow into their trunk, they'll blow back.
You could see her lighting up and enjoying the experience and the culture, and in fact, when it came time to come home, she was really sad.
It was really amazing.
It definitely was a very special and touching memory for her.
I think what makes this trip so different is the why. Knowing that we were getting to help a little girl sort of share her passion with her adopted elephant in Africa, and for Sky to get this experience really changes the whole heart and soul of the experience. I think when we sat down in the room to review the different wishes, this is probably the one that caused the most tears, that we were maybe most excited about delivering, because to think that we were giving back to a cause for a child who really took their life-changing experience and used it as an opportunity to give back further was just really cool.
And so after treatment, he was getting better. There was a little bit of ups and downs in his treatment, but he got better. And when I was in the hospital getting my treatment one day, we got an email from the Sheldrick Trust that he is moving to one of their registration units in Voy. So he was moving on.
Sky has been cancer-free since October 3rd. The cancer is gone. Thank goodness. She said to me one day, she's like, "Mom, I feel like a kid again." You know, and that's like the best words a parent could hear, after going through something like that. So, yeah, we're just excited to have her back,
I think the impact of a wish is that we come into a child's life when they're dealing with something difficult, and we ask them that big question, what's your wish? And it allows them to shift their focus from the everyday realities of dealing with a critical illness and start dreaming about something bigger, dreaming about life beyond being sick. And I think that's exactly what this wish did for Sky. So many community partners help us grant every wish, whether the support is very big, like funding a wish, or it's small, like donating a cake for a send-off. Every little touch, every hand that's involved not only makes the wish more special, but allows us to utilize our resources further for the next wish kid.
I can just picture it now. Sky, when she's old enough, being a wish granter and bringing the magic that she experienced last year into other children's lives.
I'd just like to thank Make-A-Wish for making my wish come true, and my family for being really supportive to me. They can't see you there.
Awesome.
Nice camera action.